These are the crunchiest, most flavorful maple walnut biscotti you have ever tasted. These easy cookies are packed with crunchy toasted walnuts, sweetened with dark maple syrup, and drizzled with a maple vanilla glaze. The twice-baked Italian biscotti technique leads to a crispy, crunchy cookie that is perfect for enjoying with coffee or tea. Let's get baking. First, you'll need to toast your walnuts in a dry skillet over medium heat. Stir these constantly and take care not to burn the nuts. Allow the nuts to cool in the pan while you melt the butter. I like to melt my butter in the microwave. It just takes a few seconds and always works out perfectly. To chop the nuts, measure out half a cup of the toasted walnuts and place these in the bowl of a food processor. Pulse until the nuts are finely chopped. Take the remaining half cup of walnuts out of the pan. Some of the skins from the walnuts will have fallen off and scorched in the pan during the toasting process, so take care to leave this chaff behind as it doesn't have a very pleasant taste. Now give these nuts a very rough chop on a cutting board. Just a few passes with a sharp knife should do the trick. The combination of the finely chopped nuts and the larger bits of walnuts will give a lovely flavor, texture, and crunch to the biscotti. Now we're ready to mix our dough. Start by adding half a cup of white sugar and a packed half cup of brown sugar to a large mixing bowl. Stir in the melted butter and a couple teaspoons of vanilla. A quarter cup of maple syrup, now crack in 2 eggs and give everything a good mix. Gently whisk 2 teaspoons of baking powder into 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm using salted butter, so I'm not adding any salt to my dough, but if you are using unsalted butter, you will want to add a half teaspoon of salt to the flour mixture. Tip the flour and baking powder mixture into the wet mixture. Add in both the finely chopped walnuts and the coarsely chopped walnuts. Gently fold this together. If the dough seems wet, add the final quarter cup of flour. You should have a very thick, stiff dough. Prepare 2 baking sheets by lining them with baking parchment. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 175 Celsius. Now divide the dough in half and place each half on the parchment paper-lined baking sheets. Use spatulas to shape the dough into 2 logs. Slide these logs into a preheated oven and bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until the logs of dough are puffed and golden. Remove from the oven to cool for half an hour. Turn the oven back on to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 160 Celsius. Use a sharp serrated knife to slice each baked log into thin slices. Place these slices back on the parchment-lined baking sheets and return to the oven for about 7 minutes, or until they start to appear golden and dry to the touch. Remove the pans from the oven and carefully flip each biscotti to the other side. Continue baking for another 7 or 8 minutes until this side becomes golden and dry to the touch also. Remove the biscotti from the oven and allow to cool. While the cookies are cooling, mix together your icing for the biscotti. Take a cup of powdered icing sugar, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and just enough light cream to make a drizzly icing. Drizzle the icing with slashing motions over the biscotti to make nice zigzags of maple drizzle over each cookie. Allow the icing to dry. The iced biscotti can be stored in an airtight tin or container for several weeks. Because these are a fairly crisp cookie, they will keep for a long time. But I guarantee you won't really need to worry about that because they don't tend to stick around for that long. The twice-baked biscotti technique leads to a crispy, crunchy cookie that's perfect for enjoying with coffee or tea. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, I hope you'll give this video a like, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Your support really helps me a lot. I hope I'll see you here again next week when I'll have another delicious recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.